Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to React Indie Bocchi the Rock. Tonight we're on episode 3. So, what happened last time on episode 2? A great question. So glad you asked. We had Bocchi begin working at Starry, which of course is the place that she played in the box in episode 1 with her new bandmates, Nijika and Rio. She tried to give herself a cold, failed, went to work, ended up being pretty successful, right? Stepping out of her shell a bit by the end. Properly giving somebody a drink while maintaining eye contact and all. So that's been really wholesome, really sweet. You know, Nijika's there the entire time helping her out. We did learn that Nijika's sister is the manager of the location, so that's cool. Also Rio is. We did kind of get a little bit of insight into her character, where she's like, yeah, she's like lonely, or she's not lonely. She's a loner. She's intentionally alone, and she's like comfortable with that and chill with that, which is super respectable, as opposed to Bocchi, of course, who is lonely but not by choice and wants friends and wants to have people to go to karaoke with and wants to be in a band because she was looking for like-minded people, and all that stuff, right? So that was like a fun contrast to draw between, you know, the loner and the lonely, which then, of course, kind of little mini thing off that, like, should a person that's lonely, should they try to become more like a loner? Or should they try to gain friends so that they're not lonely? Or maybe a little bit of both. I don't know. But those are like two different approaches, which is always fun. Bocchi freaking walking in a circle, too scared to go into work. Actually unlucky. It's actually so funny. Doing the freaking meet you icebreaker die, that's funny. Anything crazy? There was one thing that I actually wanted to point out that I kind of liked. The band that plays, like, what are they called? Like Alexandrite or something like that? Are the Alexandrians? Alexandism. Alexandism. While they were, while Bocchi and Nijika were talking, the band were saying some things about being like, I feel like being anxious or whatever. So let me real quick do a pass of what they say. And then honestly, I kind of want to just jump into episode 3. Because they were saying something. No. They're just talking about their albums right now. That's not what we're looking for. So if you like them, please buy the album. They're literally just, Here it is. And there's something I want to tell you guys first. Get to it, Alexandism. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to start skipping. Right here, right here. And we were so nervous. Is this for our... Yeah. They were talking about how nervous they are. I was trying to let it happen naturally, but they're taking too long. No. They were talking about how nervous they were when a guy came up and, like, offered the card, right? And so I feel like we're in the background while our main characters are talking, we're having this other band talk about their own nervousness, right? And overcoming it in that moment where, like, they were nervous when this card was offered to them because, of course, that's, like, a big opportunity. But, you know, after a beat, he pushed that aside and, like, pushed through the nervousness and the fear and said, hello, welcome. But, of course, kind of fumbled it a little bit. But that's, like, kind of what's happening with Bocchi here. Where, like, obviously she's not in, like, a successful band right now. But this other band in the background has these moments of nervousness too, and are currently, like, telling everybody about, like, how that's a normal thing, like, normalizing it through just talking about it. While Bocchi's in the room, but she's not really paying attention because she's too busy talking to Nijika. So, like, even, like, I feel like this is kind of just background noise in, like, one hand, but on the other hand, it is accurate to kind of what Bocchi's going through, and also what was happening in episode 1, where she was talking about how, like, she saw the people on the TV as being, like, they're talking about how, like, they had no friends or whatever, but that being in a band, like, helped them out with all that. So it's like an example of that in her real life, but she's not really paying attention to it yet. I don't know. I thought that was a fun little detail that was going on in the background that I did appreciate. But honestly, I kind of want to just jump into the episode, you know, of course. So yeah, let's get this going. Why did I take my headphones off? Habits can be crazy. Okay. To quote what Alexandrism was saying, more or less. All right, episode 3. Get this going in 3, 2, 1. Bang! The Goto household. Or the Gojo household, I mean. Is she still sick? She was sick last episode. Oh, she's over it. Okay. She's having so much trouble with that piece of hair. Brutal. She doesn't want to get forgotten. Hey, don't swear. Hmm? Yeah, you're a rocker chick now. Okay. The confidence. Maybe Akita? Maybe Akita? The Kita clutch? Oh, JK, didn't work. Not yet. Bantok, get in there! Oh, they noticed. They know her name. Wait, this is wonderful. But you can approach them. Oh. Brutal. No, no. Oh, is she crying? Now she's making up them making fun of her. I'll never raise above my station again. Poor girl. I like how it's once I become a popular guitarist, right? Not like if, you know, she has like that confidence at least. Or at least that dream is so strong. Karaoke? Kita? Kids, don't try this at home. What is she doing? Okay. No, you can do it. She's nearby too. I'm so excited to meet Kita. Yeah, let's just spy on her. That's good. This freaking alert not to try this at home. What? No, not a balloon. Not the balloon. Did you hear the balloon pop? I swear, all the desks just crashed. That's what the sound was. Because she was stacking them up. Okay, the Kita introduction. Okay, so Kita's like popular girl. I was hearing some conversation about like archetypes. Like they each kind of represent like a certain social personality, which would make sense because like if you want a main cast of girls that are like supposed to be semi-relatable, then you would want to like hit one of each type or whatever, or like diversify in that way, as opposed to just like having like four Nijikas. They'll like imagine four Nijikas. That would be a show. She looks so done with it in that shot. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess I'm just excited to see like Kita's personality more, especially in reference like with Nijika in mind. Because at least Bocchi and Rio are like two types of introverts, like the willful introvert and then the one that's doing it out of fear. So like how might uh, Kita and Nijika differ? Could be interesting. Wait, are those the two girls in class? I think the two girls in class are in the OP. Okay. Oh, did you see? She was practicing by herself. Bocchi was by herself on the stage. Maybe that's like part of her getting better at playing, that she like imagines she's by herself. Because that's like when she is like the least nervous or something. Okay, Kita time. Oh, this music. He's just lagging. Or Ah! Ah! She thought she was spying on her. She got seen. Bagivo. Nice. What is that? She's trying to beatbox back. You can't respond by beatboxing back. Actually, good move from Kita. I respect that. Now track her down. Oh. Okay, dude. Not the background like lights. Oh, that's so funny. The grain. Not the grain. Mourning my past, so many dark mornings. Okay. Bars. Oh, wow. She actually shed a tear. Yoink. Jump scare. She is so nice. She actually got to see Bocchi's talent, though. Aww. I believe. Oh, nice. She got the full line out. Aww. Is this true? Or are you just making it up? Oh, it's completely made up. She's so desperate. Oh, Bocchi. Wait, what? Bro, she lied. She doesn't think she's got it. Oh, no. Yeah, she has no idea. Oh, she's melting. Oh, okay. Yeah. Go back to my old band? Bad news. I'm absorbing you into my band. No, not her uvula. Yeah, she can't say no. She can't say no. But this is for the best. This is good. Now she has to back up her lie. Unlucky. Rent a limousine now. Poor Nijika. Oh, are we gonna run into any of them? That would be awkward. I think Kita's worried about that. She's sweating. Oh, and also true. What are you doing? Oh, these poor... Does she know him? Oh. Is it Starry or is it Nijika and Rio? Okay, it's Starry. Oh. Uh-oh. The runaway guitarist, bro. Dude, Kita did know him. Got hoed. Wait, who is your senpai then? See that look in Rio's eyes? Wow, I was not expecting that development. Holy crap. Yeah, let's drink some Monster Energies real quick. Just cuts to her whatever that's called, shrine. That's the word. Shrine. Yeah, we got Bocchi here. We worked it out. Dang. Yeah. Work uniform? Wait, she's in a full maid garb. Did they just prank her? Why would you do that to her? Rio's just asleep. Wait, I respect that. Oh, she's awake. Yeah, good move. Who are you? Oh, Bocchi, are you jealous? You're being shown up. Brutal. Yeah, she got that charisma. Yeah, why isn't Najika working, reception? She's writing it. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's do it. Oh, it's so cute. Wow. At least, okay, at least Rio got to see her moves for a second there, right? I was kind of like thinking about this too, right? Like she gets shown up and loses her identity, but it's not like specifically with being able to play guitar. It's just everything else, you know? Oh, she burnt her hand with the coffee. Good move. What about her fingertips? Were they like calloused? Oh, yeah, world peace, true. Man, she really just be lying about herself. And she was lying about the club earlier to Kita, you know? Okay, okay. That's what that look in the eyes was for. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, okay, Kita. Trying to get a piece of the Rio pie. I was not expecting them. Makes me go squee. Yeah, that's a new one. That's true, though. Aww. Oh, Bocchi. Rio, man. Wait, so That's just crazy to me. Mm. Background music's going hard right now. Or significant others? Crazy. Yeah. And become Senpai's girl. Okay, Kita. I respect Kita so much. Yeah, Kita got some crazy motives here. Mm. Dang. Yeah, she holds it in really high regard. Oh, she's out of here. Kita, I am not letting you get away from this band. I already know you're part of this band. Bocchi's making a move. And she slipped. Yeah. She got fully covered by the tarp, too. Holy. Is she dead? She's gonna teach you. She's gonna teach you. Oh, even better. Empathize. Fingertip calluses. You have been practicing. Yeah. Aw, yeah, she was just like insecure and nervous and like held it in such a high regard. I don't know, man. I respect that. So now we got a group of 4. That's crazy, yeah, because they have 2 guitarists. They just need someone that also does vocals. Also, did you hear how Najika said we would never have met Bocchi? She's so happy. She's like raising Bocchi up so much. Okay. Was not expecting the Kita in love with Rio angle. What an angle. Yeah, and it's good for Bocchi too, for her to step out of her shell. Learn through teaching and all. Nah, that's okay. That's good. Aww. She's being real genuine, yeah. You see her like lip quiver there? Yeah, Bocchi. Yeah, Bocchi. True. And the effort came through, even if it resulted in you, you know, falling. Aww. From 3 at once. Man, she's so... Like... What? Okay, I was about to say, if she was pricing on a bass, I was gonna lose. 1, 2... Oh. Wait. She's been practicing on a bass this entire time? Okay, dude. Okay, so Kita's got like 4 IQ. That's alright. Oh no. She looked like she was drowning. Oh, and now she's poor. Oh, okay, she's given up. Good. Yeah, Kita. I was just thinking like I don't think Najika would complain like this, which is fine. It's just like the differences between them, right? Between the extra versions, kind of like optimism versus not optimism. Oh, Rio bought the base. Nice. That's clutch. Yeah. This girl. But Bocchi, yeah. Surely she'll be a good teacher, right? Like, if there's anything she could be good at teaching, it would be this. Oh, they're playing together. And you can tell which one's doing which part, you know? Hello? Oh, Rio, what's up? You're actually eating weeds. Dude, Kita is so much. She's actually so good. Bro. Okay, so the rogue guitarist was Kita as opposed to being. See, what fumbled me for like a split second as I was thinking that there were going to be. That the previous group had 4 and that 2 left for some reason. Because the current group I knew would have 4. But no, it was just the 3 of them. And then Kita dips. Because, you know, she sucks. Well, she doesn't suck. But, you know, the whole like. She couldn't play the guitar and got it, you know, in over her head and then left. Bocchi joins, Kita rejoins. That's crazy to me. Which means she's got to practice. How's her vocals up? I mean, she goes to karaoke. Can we have a karaoke episode? That'd be so hype. Bocchi's kind of good too, right? With her I feel like she's good with her vocals as well, you know? Cuz she's always doing her like mornings of her soul, right? Whenever she's going crazy. Bro, I need to see all these like character types. I'm thinking the Meyer-Briggs test, you know? What are the Meyer-Briggs for all these characters? That'd be so fun to like look at. I'm not gonna lie, this ending part of the ED is so good. Okay, I gotta like calm down a little bit. Also something fun, the freaking wait, what's the next episode's title? Doggy, puppy, puppy. Jumping Girls, Pog. No, they all have their own shape. So Bocchi's got circles. She's got droplet circles. And then Nijika's got triangles, you know, like her hair. Doritos. The Dorito lifestyle. What does Rio have? I actually haven't looked. She's got squares. What does Kaita have? Stars, maybe? Oh, she doesn't have one. She just got music notes. Okay, interesting. But it's kind of fun. They each had like a shape, and then she's got music notes. Like they got that little element. This ED is just so well to put together. Honestly, it's like crazy to me. Um, Wait, are these 2 girls in the intro the same as the girls in the OP? Okay, like a burnt brown and then like dark brown or like burnt blonde and then dark brown. This is important. Trust me, it's important. It's like in the flashing bit here, or right here. No. Are they the same? Wait, I gotta like write down like eye color too. You know I'm gonna go full detective mode on this. Okay, so we got burnt blonde with like same color eyes, same color, and then we got the other brown with the same color eyes as well. Okay, and then like past shoulder length and then shoulder length. I need to see if she is able to invite these 2. No, this one has blue eyes. They're different characters. Dang, close. Close. But not quite. Unlucky. Okay. I tried. Because yeah, she has blue eyes instead of brown eyes, just like the other one. Also, okay, so Kaita's interesting to me because she seems more like, what's the term, like neurotic a little bit, or like less secure. She's like a less secure introvert or extrovert, right? So it's like Bocchi and Kaita are kind of the same in that they both like will like panic a little bit. I mean, like, and maybe it's just due to the situation, right? But Kaita's like on like freaking out right here. You know, her eyes are doing the squiggles, um, and she's like sweating and losing her mind and all that. Especially as they were approaching the Rio thing, and she ended up abandoning the band originally because she was like um unable to play the guitar. And so like she kind of has like an insecurity, but she's still extroverted and still like engages with people really well. While Bocchi just straight up has that, and then because of that insecurity, can't interact with people very well. Like the insecurity is wrapped in with her not being able to interact with people. Where you can contrast that to Najika and Rio, where Rio, she's completely rock solid, chill with it, introvert, right? Which is kind of almost like an opposites attract thing with Kaita, which is kind of fun, or Kito rather. And then Najika seems completely secure in her extroversion as well, where she just is optimistic, happy, chilling, helping people around her, all that. So like I think that's like the main distinction that I can make right now between Najika and Kito, which is so wholesome. Um, I don't know why I said wholesome. I just wanted to say wholesome because the show's wholesome. It's just like it's an interesting little distinction there. Um, Rio falling asleep standing is what I strive to be able to do. Like that, and eating weeds. Actual Giga Woman. I mean, Rio probably has the highest like power level, right? But that's another conversation entirely. What's on this newspaper? Is that important? I just feel like, what if they like throw in like some crazy clues? Let's see. Penguins appear in Tomo River. They're okay in fresh water? The departure of Fleming. Okay, it's just nonsense. I'm not reading that. Who do you think I am? Um, yeah, crazy Kita connection. Again, was not expecting that. I did like this little Bocchi song, actually. This was cute. I kind of want to listen to it again. Melancholy days, multiplying traumas. But yeah, like she's always singing in her OG songs as well. She just doesn't have the confidence to do vocals. But she could do vocal. Like, I'm thinking, what if the last episode or whatever, or like one of the last big songs is like a dual vocal between Bocchi and Kita? Like that would be sick. Or like Bocchi doing vocals in any capacity, because I think she has the capacity. It's just an insecurity thing that's in her way. Like many things. Like many things. Um it's also just funny that like, and I feel like Kita was I don't want to say playing up. She does seem kind of dumb when it comes to guitar stuff, but she was definitely like pointing out her own lack of being able to play guitar, probably because she was in like I'd figured this wooden stick part, it was just for decoration. I feel like there's like a behavior that like if I'm insecure about something, then I'll immediately talk about it because it's like I'm airing the dirty laundry, and like now somebody couldn't make fun of me for it because I've already like made fun of myself for it a little bit. So that might be kind of how she tries to deal with that insecurity, is just honestly like saying it out loud so that she doesn't get like jumped by it. You know, as opposed to Bocchi, who just lies and panics and makes things up and, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's not malicious, it's just out of fear. But it's like the two, like an introvert versus an extrovert way to approach that. And also, Nijika just bought like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like how much is a monster? I'm gonna guess $2, like $12 worth of energy drinks just because Bocchi sent a crack text. She's just so good. I literally love Nijika so much. I mean, Nijika's still my favorite, both because she plays the drums, which is the best instrument, plus like her personality. Kita's hilarious to me. She's like, I was expecting more of a popular girl archetype, like I was expecting not like snotty, but like a little bit of like, I don't know, kind of what she was displaying when or I was expecting her to not be able to join the band because she was just too busy, you know, or whatever, and that she kind of had to like her arc would be breaking out of like the restraints of popularity that are like getting in the way of what she wants to really do. I was expecting something like that, just from the tiny bits we've seen of her, but no, she's been a lot different than I expected, which is kind of fun. Um, Putting her in a maid suit. Who is this woman with the piercing, the hoop, the sonic hoop necklace, all this stuff, like full goth wazoo. Is this the manager's like girlfriend or something? Because we've already put out like Kita's into Ryu, right? As like a romantic thing. So maybe we also have another woman to woman relationship with the manager and this goth lady. Who knows? Who knows? I'm largely saying that because of the OP as well. That'd be a fun little connection. Also, Bocchi, stop stacking desks. I thought you were going to crash and die. What exactly made her leave the band? That's kind of, I feel like, something that I slightly missed out on in my brain. Not gonna lie. Was it literally just that she like... All right, right here. Let me just listen to some of this again. The Keat aura, bro. The extrovert aura. Bocchi's literally stun locked. The Bocchi animation is so over the top, it's hilarious. And then she spits out this line because she's rehearsed it for so much, you know? I can't join your band. But why? And Bocchi immediately assumes it's because she sucks or whatever, and she's like, you know? So she's trying to make stuff up to get her in. This poor girl, trying so hard. The truth is, I can't actually play guitar at all. That's why you left, right? You wanted to be close to Rio. It was just beyond me. Yeah, so she was insecure about playing and didn't like how she joined on Bad Intentions and all that. And so she was like, oh shoot. Like, they're actually in it for the music, and I love and respect them for that. I like, with love being kind of the thing with Ryu, you know? Like, how much, she was talking about how the instrument looked so natural in her hands. So I think she really does appreciate the music aspect, and, like, holds it really high. So when she started getting drawn into it, she was like, oh, shoot, like, I'm in over my head. I need to get out. Which is an interesting little situation there. But because Bocchi herself is struggling so much, like, she's the perfect person to form an empathetic bridge with her, you know, and bring her back in. Even with them both especially with them both being kind of, I think, easy to get in their own heads and easy to lose their minds a little bit. But man, now I want to see Kita make some moves with Ryu. Cause, like, come on, or Rio, right? Cause Rio's not, like, she's dense as a block. You already know, right? She's not going to notice anything. Or she's noticing everything and she's ignoring it. It could be either of those, honestly. But just to see, I don't know. Like, is it going to always be a one-sided relationship, or are we actually going to get some action there at some point? Because that would be so adorable and wholesome. You know? And by action, I don't mean anything crazy, but just, like, them actually, like Kita actually being able to express her feelings towards Rio or something like that. Like, that could be an entire thing, and that's actually such an exciting idea. And yeah, like, there's a little bit of an interesting thing as well about, like, the intentions for doing music. Because of Bocchi, her original intentions, she even says herself, were, like, bad or whatever, because she was just doing it because she wanted to be popular, which isn't bad. Like it's not even like wanting to be popular is bad. People want attention, they want love, they want blah blah blah, they want, you know, friends. That's what a lot of people want, you know. That's nothing to think is bad intention. But like for Bocchi, I feel like her artistry with the guitar has largely like gone beyond just like making friends or whatever. Where I'd be willing to guess that she loves the music aspect enough. Wait, is Kita-san kind of not okay? She loves the music aspect enough, like, on its own, even if it wouldn't make her popular. And that is kind of, like, it's kind of hard to tell a little bit. I'm kind of just assuming that. Because, of course, she hasn't hit the goal of being popular or not. And, like, all the practice she's been doing was for the eventual goal of being a rocker chick who's popular. But even then, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, if the music's just your way of, like, fitting in and I don't know, popping off or whatever you want to say, then you know what, fit in and pop off. Like who am I to say that's wrong, or anything like that. But I don't know. There's kind of like Nijika and Ryu are just doing it because they love it. I think, right? So it's interesting. Like them two are doing it because they love it. Bocchi and Kita are doing it for ulterior motives about getting close to certain people. Bocchi getting close to everyone and bandmates, and then Ryu, and then Kita doing it to get close to Ryo. Crazy. It's a great connection. Also, oh my goodness, Bocchi's potato face. That's what it is. It reminds me of Girls Last Tour, bro. that's what her face keeps reminding me of. They kept turning her into like squishing her. They kept squishing their faces. I literally could not place what it was reminding me of. No, Girls Last Tour. That's what it was reminding me of. That's a good show. Go watch that show. Frick, I want to keep talking about the show because it's like fun. It's just so fun, but what do I say? That's the crazy thing. Like, I wish I could be one of the Jigachads, right? That's out here being like, Bocchi the Rock, 4-hour analysis. Excuse me? You know? That's just still crazy to me. And I know it's like psychologists a lot of the time are like, there's a lot of like really great people out there that are like doing that kind of stuff. And it's like, man, I want to talk about the show that long too, but I'm lacking the ability, which almost puts me into Bocchi's situation, you know? If I really want to try to connect it back to the show. Or it's like, this is crazy. You know what? I'm going to make this connection. I want to get attention, right? Let's say that. I want to get attention, and I want to pop off in what I'm doing. And I'm seeing other people pop off in what they're doing and getting attention. So I'm trying to be like them and trying to get what they got, right? But there's like, or more like Kita maybe, or like Kita found herself like unable to do it and then ran away from it or whatever. That's like my situation a little bit, where it's like, dude, I don't know what to talk about. I'm out of juice. I'm out of ammunition, but I want to keep going, but I can't. So what, do I run away like Kita did? Or do I just go into a trash can like Bocchi? I mean, I have a trash can over there, right? I don't know. It's just crazy. I feel like you could connect a lot of kind of what's going on here with just YouTube in general. And that connection was also kind of formed already with Bocchi's 30,000 subscribers and her kind of doing her own thing there. And of course, like I read through her comments because that was funny. And it was almost like a meta, or like a going into the Matrix thing. We're going a level deeper because obviously this is on YouTube, so it's funny that she had a YouTube account of her own. Dude, Kita's insane. She's insane. I thought she was gonna be so much more put together. She's a lunatic. I love her. Okay. You know what I mean, though? Do you know what I mean? Do you? Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? That's a great question. I wonder, could I make more connections? Or am I literally just out of gas? That's a crazy thing. Like, I'm not... That's, like, the troubles with a language. But I don't even want to talk about that. Like, that conversation sucks. The whole, like, language is imperfect, so I can't just beam my thoughts into your head. Like, I have to go through this improper tool, or this non-perfected tool of language in order to even communicate with you. Like, that sucks. I wish I could just perfectly communicate. Because then I could just beam my emotions into your emotions. Music. Is music the tool to do that? Do I need to sing a song to you? Do I need to learn how to play an instrument? Okay, no joke earlier. I'm just going to start talking about my own thing at this point. You know what? It is what it is. I'll keep scrolling through the show. Hopefully I'll find something. But I was watching this video of like somebody like playing a song. It was My Time, right? If you've heard that song by Bo N. I know it from Amori, right? Good little random thing there. But there was like a ukulele cover of it, and they were showing the strings on the board or on the screen, right? Like how to play it. And I was just like, man, I really need to buy a ukulele. Because that looks so fun and like easy and applicable. But like the whole like, and it's what Bocchi does, right, with the guitar. Whenever she just sits and like she strums and stuff, like the instrument of song and the instrument of like just, I don't know, instruments themselves maybe could be useful as a tool to like get those emotions across, right? Because Bocchi's really good at that, and that's kind of what gets Kaita and her connected, because she overhears Kaita, or Kaita overhears her bemoaning in the stairwell, right? Talking about her traumas and all that. which forms that connection and lets Kaita stick it out with her enough that she actually walks with Bocchi almost all the way to the club before everything, right? Despite her fears of returning there. So like the connection of music is what was powerful, and like that was a powerful enough connection that she stuck it out for Bocchi, you know? Or she stuck it out for the music with Bocchi. So maybe I should learn how to play the ukulele, and instead of actually just doing discussion and trying to talk, which, you know, can be hit or miss, I won't lie. I wish I was a perfect talker, but I'm not, because talking's hard. But you know what? Perfection is not something that... Perfection's unreachable, so you should just do the best with what you got. There's a connection I can form there with Bocchi, what Bocchi's doing, where she goes through all of middle school practicing for 3 years, and then never actually freaking plays with anyone, or like, you know, joins a band or anything, and like lets anyone know that she plays until she kind of falls into it during high school. So those 3 years, it's like she kept thinking, I bet what she was thinking over and over is like, oh, I'm not ready yet. I'll show it to them once it's perfected, once it's ready, once I'm a good guitarist. But like, that's getting in your own way. So it's like the same way that like right now, like as a discussion, it's like, shoot, I wish I could give a perfect discussion here in freaking tie together Bocchi's eye color with the themes of the story, with you know, tie together these elements, perfect, filled with jokes and emotional moments, and just like let me turn this into a piece of art. But I can't, because I'm not good enough. But that doesn't mean I should keep it in and delete this video or whatever. Like, no, it's still, like, it's not going to be perfect. You still should release it out into the world, and that's how you get better, that's how you practice, and that's how you work towards whatever you're doing. So it's like the same thing with Bocchi, you know? That's what she needed to do, is actually start working with a band, and now she's teaching people, she's making progress with her social anxieties, you know? She didn't know how to play in a band beforehand, but now she's gonna get to learn how to play with other people, which is something she was lacking in her skill set herself. Which I guess you could compare to, like, if I'm still going with the whole discussion thing, you know, like, you know, because people have, I'm like discussing things right now, right? But if I never if I never actually sent this out into the world through YouTube or whatever, then I wouldn't get any reception on what's good or bad about it, right? And like what needs to be fixed or changed. In the same way that Bocchi, when she actually played with a band, realized that she sucked with playing with a band. So it's not even that like, that she's just waiting for perfection, as much as by not doing, or by only practicing, you're missing out on the real world experience for whatever task you're working on that is completely getting in your way. Like an artist, you know, you can draw 1,000 pictures of a dude's face, but there's unique criticism you can get from putting that out onto the internet or out into like an art studio or whatever, that you yourself probably won't realize that'll help you become a better artist. I mean, it's that same thing, and that's just like so important. Basically Pog. This ending song makes me so happy. As a side point, this little sister character, is that the first time they've sworn in this show? Where she says ass? Didn't she say ass? How come? Wait. And Bocchi's worried about being forgotten by her classmates when all of her classmates know her name. That's wholesome. Wait. Guess you're a real pain in your own ass. Brutal, but also true. Like a lot of the. Ooh, wait. There's a philosopher that said something about this. Am I going to be able to find their name? Or just like Stoic philosophy in general. I'm not going to go too hard on that because that's freaking like, that's a lot to get into, especially in a Bocchi the Rock video. But like a lot of the suffering that people go through are of their own creation. That's like an idea that exists out there. I don't know how much I agree with it. Probably like a decent amount. Like there's something to be taken in that. So like if Bocchi's causing all of her own pain and worrying about people forgetting about her and all her social anxieties, like they're coming out of her own skull, you know? So like if it's coming from within you, then maybe you can find some control over it and like, you know, flip it or whatever, which she is doing by taking control of her life slowly and piece by piece, step by step, even if it's 1,000 steps, right? That kind of thing. Yeah. Basically, Bocchi's actually a stoic. Think about it. Oh, wait, no. Rio's actually a stoic. Think about it. Whoa. Instead of doing Myers-Briggs tests, we give them each a philosophy. Okay. Who's the Neoplatonist? A great question. Honestly, though, I'm out of gas to things to talk about. I love this show. I might binge another episode right away because it's just so fun. And you know what? Maybe today is not the 3 hour long reaction discussion to Bocchi the Rock, but you know what? Tomorrow's another day. Or next episode's another episode. So, you know, no rush there, I suppose. But yeah, that's all I really got for episode 3. On to the next, episode 4. Of course, if you like the video, subscribe if you're new. I really do appreciate it. I do like watching the numbers go up. Makes me happy. And that's Pog. Of course, if you made this far, not that many people do, so I do appreciate it. You know, I can look at the analytics, like 8%, 9%, whatever it is. You're here. That's what matters. I appreciate you for that. But yeah, comment down below if you have anything to say about the show, because this show's fun, and you can talk about it. Or join the Discord and talk about it there. You can talk about spoilers there, of course, with spoiler tags. And yeah, that's all I got to say about this episode. I'll be seeing you on the next one. Peace.